city is sleeping, the streets are all bare. A velvet transmission is filling the air. I pick up the phone in the dark of the room to send you a light through the midnight gloom. The DJ is talking in a voice deep and low. I tell him your name and I ask him to play slow, a classic old ballad to reach to your heart, because I just hate when we are apart. I hope you are listening beside your bed, with all of my feelings beautifully said. A wireless connection across the dark town, floating on the late night radio wave. You're the only beautiful soul I crave. At 70 beats, the DJ spins a song, telling the world right where we belong. My dedication to you. Turn up the dial. This one is for you. Good night, my love. The world turned white in a single breath, silence falling on the frozen heath. We're sitting by the window, hand in hand, watching the magic cover up the land. The streetlights glow like amber in the haze, a million diamonds for a steady gaze. You lean your head upon my woolen vest, and this winter quiet I am truly blessed. The fire is crackling in the brick-lined hearth, the greatest comfort on the spinning earth. Watching the first snow fall just another way to find what I became.
Maybe walking out was something I had to face, not something I should blame.
It doesn't feel like losing anymore. We didn't lose, we just let it be. Something meant for you and me.
Every moment living in its time.
That was fine. We didn't lose, we just couldn't stay on the same and single way.
Even if it didn't last through,
It was true. I can see it clearer now without the weight of trying to hold it still. I can feel it settling into place without the need to will. Not a loss,
not a fall,
not a failure after all.
just a path we had to take.
We didn't lose,
I can't understand.
it was never.
In our hands,
Every heartbeat,
letting go,
soft and slow. Don't be afraid. Every step into the unknown night feels a little easier with you. Even in the fading neon light, there's a sense of something true. All the doubts are slowly drifting out, like they never really mattered here. In your voice I lose the sound of doubt. Everything becomes so clear. There's a place I didn't know, somewhere only we can go. Don't be afraid tonight, everything will be alright. Even if we lose eyes through the empty streets. We're just shadows passing by, but in every moment that we meet, I can feel the reason why. There's a light that doesn't fade away, even when the night is long. We don't need to find the perfect way, we just need to hold on. There's a feeling in the air, like we're already there. Don't be afraid tonight, hold me in this fading light. Even if the world lets go, we'll be stronger than we know. Don't be afraid, just stay. Let the moment lead the way. Every heartbeat feels so right in the calm of this night. If tomorrow pulls us apart, if the sky begins to fall, we'll remember where we are. We were stronger through it all. Don't be afraid tonight, even in the darkest light. In your arms I finally see there's a place for you and me. All right. In the silence, there's a quiet deeper than before, like the world has slowed its pace. Every moment opening a door to a softer kind of space. All the noise is fading far away, like it never had a place. In the stillness I just choose to stay, in a calm I can embrace. There's a rhythm I can feel, something soft and real. In the silence I can hear everything becoming clear. Every breath, every sign shows me everything aligns. Every thought is lighter than before, like it's drifting out to sea. I don't need to fight it anymore, I just let it be. There's a freedom in the letting go, in the things I used to hold. Now I see it in a softer glow, something gentle, something whole. There's a peace I finally know, in just letting go. In the silence I feel light shining through the endless night. Even if it fades away, it will always find a way. In the silence let it be. There's a different side of There's a quiet deeper than before, like the world stands still. Every breath feels lighter than it was, like a healing will. All the noise is drifting far away, like it never stayed. In this moment I don't need to stay or be afraid. There's a truth I can't deny, even as time goes by. Stillness, I can feel something soft and something real. Every heartbeat, every flame, nothing stays the same. Every memory settles into peace, like it's finally home. All the searching slowly finds release. I'm no longer alone. There's a meaning in the quiet space, something I can trust. Every step that I could not embrace now is turning just. There's a calm I can embrace in this silent space. Stillness, I feel free. There's a deeper part of me. Every shadow fades away in the light of a new day. Stillness, feel the light shining through the endless night. Every second passing through brings me back to truth. Maybe all I had to find was already in my mind. Every part I tried to hide was a light inside. Stillness, I believe in the life I couldn't leave. In the end, it's clear to see this is who I'm meant to be. Still. Still. Stillness. Still here. There's a presence lingering in the air, like you never really left. Every moment something we still share, even after every step. All the silence doesn't feel so cold, like it used to feel before. In this quiet, something still unfolds, something I can't ignore. There's a truth I can't deny, even as time goes by. like a story softly told. All the things we thought we couldn't hold now are something we behold. There's a meaning in the things we lost, even if it felt so wrong. Every tear was worth the cost, just to feel this strong. There's a light that still remains, running through my veins. Still here, I can see there's a part of you in me. Every shadow fades away, but the love will always stay. Still here, feel the light shining through the endless night. Every second passing through still belongs to me and you. Maybe nothing truly ends, it just bends and bends. Every part we leave behind still is written in our mind. Still here, I believe in the love we couldn't leave. Even when we say goodbye, we will live beyond all time. Still. There's a light beyond the fading night, like a dream that won't let go. Every shadow turning into white in a glow I've come to know. All the stories leading to this place, every step, every fall. Now I see it in a different way. There was meaning in it all. There's a feeling rising high, like it's reaching through the sky. Forever we were here, through the love, through the fear. Every heartbeat, every flame, nothing ever was in vain. Every moment lives inside of me, like a song that never ends. All the things we thought we couldn't be now are something we transcend. There's a truth that time can't take away, something deeper than goodbye. Even if we slowly fade away, love will never die. There's a light that will remain, through the loss, through the pain. Forever feel the light shining through the endless night. this is where it ends, then it's where forever begins. Every breath, every part lives inside a timeless heart. Forever, I believe in the love we couldn't leave. Even when we say goodbye, we will live beyond all time. Forever. Forever. There's no ending written in this place, only where we stand. Every moment flowing into time, not a final plan. All the lines we thought we had to draw fade into the air. In this space there is no need for more, we are already there. There's a feeling we can trust, something deeper than just us. No end, just a flow, let it be the way it goes. Every heartbeat, every flame doesn't need a name. There's a beauty in the way it moves, not defined by time. Every second something we can choose, not a perfect line. We don't hold it like it has to stay or escape the fall. We just let it be what it became, something real for all. There's a truth we both can see. Love isn't just letting be. No end, I can feel this is something honest, real. Every shadow fades away in the light we make. No end, hold me near without needing more than here. Every second passing through feels enough with you. If it shifts, we let it shift. jean jacket from the closet shelf. Looking in the mirror, barely recognize myself. There's a patch on the shoulder that you sewed on for me, a symbol of a time when we were wild and free. The color is frayed and the color is gone, just like the hope that I've been hanging on. It kept me warm through the bitter winter chill, but it can't fix a broken heart. It never will. Our love is like this faded denim blue, worn out at the edges, torn completely through. We started out so strong, stitched together tight, but we slowly unraveled in the middle of the night. Now it's just a relic from the year of '88, a beautiful disaster, a cruel twist of fate. I found a crumpled movie ticket in the pocket deep, brought back all the memories that make me wanna weep. We sat in the back row, hiding from the screen, the most perfect picture that I had ever seen. But movies always end, and the credits have to roll, leaving this denim jacket and empty soul. I tried to wash the stains out, but they're here to stay, like the permanent marker you used to write my name. Our love is like this faded denim blue, worn out at the edges, torn completely through. We started out so strong, stitched together tight, but we slowly unraveled in the middle of the night. Now it's just a relic from the year of '88, a beautiful disaster, a cruel twist of fate. Faded blue, torn in two.
The snowflakes falling softly from the sky, a quiet winter blanket, pure and white. We're walking slowly down the avenue. My coat is wrapped around the half of you. The street lights glowing through the icy trees, a gentle shivering upon the breeze.
the frozen skin. Footsteps in the snow, leaving a trace, finding our rhythm in this quiet space. The cold outside can never touch us here. Caught inside this beautiful winter's embrace, a frozen moment and a warm, safe place. At 70 beats, we brave the chilly weather, as long as we are walking it together. Walking through the winterland. Our breath is making clouds upon the air. There are no other people anywhere. The frozen river sleeps beneath the moon and hums a very quiet, icy tune. Let the winter freeze the world tonight. We have a fire burning clear and bright. Through all the seasons, beautiful and cold, you are the only one I want to keep me warm. Don't Don't move. We were standing where the music fades to edge. Nothing loud enough to break the night. Your reflection caught in shadows everywhere, soft against the light. I can hear the rhythm in the way you breathe, slower than the world outside. And for once I don't feel the need to leave or to run and hide. hand moves closer, but it doesn't quite connect. Like a line we're not crossing yet. But the distance feels like something to protect, not something to regret. There's a softness in the silence we both hold, like it's stronger left unspoken. Some things don't need to turn into something told to know they're not broken. If we move too fast, will it disappear? Like a dream we almost knew was here. Or is this the only way it ever stays, right before it fades? Leather is scuffed from 100 different trips, but this is the hardest goodbye to cross my lips. I folded up my shirts and I packed up my shoes, accepting the fact that I was destined to lose. The hallway is quiet, the morning is still. I'm swallowing a bitter and impossible pill. You're sleeping in the bedroom, entirely unaware that I'm standing in the foyer, breathing the heavy air. There's a heavy suitcase sitting by the front door, packed with the tears that I cannot ignore. A portable coffin of the love that we made, waiting in the shadows where the memories fade. I grip the plastic handle and I try to be strong, walking away from the place I used to belong. I leave my house keys on the little wooden stand, right beside the picture of us holding hands. I don't have a destination, I don't have a flight. I'm just disappearing in the pale morning light. The hardest part of leaving is walking away. It's knowing that I'm
closing the door.
There's a light that settles in my heart like a gentle flame. Every piece that once was torn apart now is not the same. All the echoes turning into peace, like they understand. In this moment I can feel release, like I finally stand. There's a feeling I can trust, something more than us. Softly I let go of the things I used to know. Every heartbeat, every flame slowly starts to change. Every shadow drifting far away, like it fades to gray. All the nights that slowly turn to day led me to this way. There's a truth inside the letting go, something deep and clear. Every step I didn't want to know brought me right here. There's a peace I can embrace in this open space. Softly I can see there's a
to make them feel brand new. Every corner holding on to something real, something I can still feel. I've been telling myself time would let it fade, turn it into something less than what we made. But the moment I stop trying to pretend, it comes back again. I thought I left it somewhere in the past, but it's never built to last like that. It still knows my name every time I try to run, like it's never really done. Every shadow, every flame still remembers why it came. It still knows my name, even when I let it go, even when I lose control. Every piece I can't replace still calls out my name. Still knows my name. Still knows my name. There's a rhythm in the way it finds me still, like it moves against my will. Every silence turning into something loud. Even in a crowd, I can feel it in the spaces left behind, like a trace I can't unwind. Every time I think I finally let it rest, it comes back again. I don't need to bring it back to understand, but it never left my hands. It still knows my name, like it always did, like it lives in everything I hid. Every moment, every trace still returns to the same place. It still knows my name, I can't deny. There was something you and I, even as it fades from view, it still calls me back to you. Maybe love was never meant to disappear. Maybe time just makes it reappear. Maybe letting go is not the end we claim. It just changes shape. It still knows my name. It still knows my name. I'm standing by the chain link fence at the Starlight Inn, looking at the cracked concrete where the water should have been. The neon vacancy sign is casting shadows on the deep, while the rest of the highway
is completely fast asleep. We used to dive into the blue under the August moon. Now it's just a concrete grave on a Sunday afternoon. The water has evaporated, taken by the sun, just like the beautiful romance that we had just begun. It's an empty motel pool, completely drained and dry, reflecting nothing but the darkness of a starless sky. I'm staring at the bottom, looking at the faded paint, a sinner who is praying to a long-forgotten saint. We made a splash in the shallow end, but we sank like a stone. Now I'm standing by the edge of it, freezing and alone. I found a pair of plastic sunglasses sitting by the stair, the ones you left behind when you walked out into the air. The diving board is rusted, hanging over an abyss, a terrifying metaphor for the danger of your kiss. I wanna jump into the deep and break every single bone to match the heavy fracture of a heart left on its I'm stranded at the bottom, looking up at the ledge, balancing my sanity on a razor-sharp edge. It's an empty motel pool, completely drained and dry, reflecting nothing but the darkness of a starless sky. I'm staring at the bottom, looking at the faded paint, a sinner who is praying to a long-forgotten saint. We made a splash in the shallow end, but we sank like a stone. Now I'm standing by the edge of it, freezing and alone. Just dry concrete, fading summer heat. Ooh, we don't have to stay. There's a peace in knowing we don't have to try to turn this into more. Every question slowly passing by, like we've been here before. We were never meant to build a place to stand, or a future we could hold. Just a moment we could understand before it turned cold. say we don't have to stay, we can let it go, more than we could ever show. Even if it fades into the blue, it was real and true. Every step away feels lighter than before, but it still holds weight. There's a part of me that keeps the door, even as we separate. I can feel it in the way you turn around, not too fast, not too slow, like you're listening for a sound you already know. If we hold on, we might lose the grace of what we can replace. If we stay, would it still feel the same, or just become a name? Was this always meant to end this way? Just a night we couldn't stay. There's a truth in letting something be without needing it to be. Not a loss, not something gone, just something we move on. We don't have to stay, I understand. We don't need another plan. Every memory finding where it belongs, somewhere it stays strong. We don't have to stay, I won't deny. There's a part that won't say goodbye. Even as we walk away, it will always stay. Ooh, we don't have to stay. The city lights are like a falling star, reflecting in the chrome of every car. But we're up here far above the crowd, dancing on a velvet silver cloud. The moon is hanging like a lantern bright, casting a glow upon the heavy night. You kick your heels off on the concrete floor. I couldn't ask for any second more. Your dress is moving in the midnight breeze, like the silver leaves upon the willow trees. I pull you closer, feel your heartbeat fast. A beautiful moment that was meant to last. The radio's playing something slow, the kind of rhythm that we used to know. We're spinning in a circle, round and round, above the noise and the city sound. bus is humming on the rainy road, carrying its tired midnight load. We're sitting in the back, the very last row, watching the city lights begin to glow. I take the left one, you take the right, connecting us inside the lonely night. A wire between us, a silver thread, while all the people around us have gone to bed. The window's cold against your sleepy face. We're moving through time, moving through space. The street lights flicker like a movie reel. I can't describe exactly how I feel. The classic ballad starts to play so low, the kind of melody from long ago. You lean your head up on my shoulder bone. In this crowded bus we are all alone. The driver's silent, the world is a blur. I'm falling for you, that's for sure. Sharing just one set of headphones tonight, floating through the neon and the light. At 70 beats, our favorite song plays slow. The only direction I want us to go. I feel the music pulsing in my ear, but it's your breathing that I wanna hear. The way you hum along to the refrain, chasing away the shadows and the rain. We don't need words to understand the beat. The feeling is heavy, the feeling is sweet. Just two strangers on a midnight ride, with a beautiful universe living inside. bartender's wiping down the counter for the night, flipping off the neon, turning on the ugly light. The chairs are on the tables, the regulars have gone, but I am sitting in the corner, holding firmly on. I've got one last silver quarter burning in my head, a desperate little ticket to a long forgotten land. I walk up to the Wurlitzer, glowing pink and blue, to play the heavy ballad that I used to sing to you. I'm dropping a token for the jukebox in the dark, sending out a melody to find your wandering heart. The needle hits the vinyl, the crackle fills the room, a beautiful crescendo, cutting through the heavy gloom. I close my eyes and listen to the singer's tragic plea, wishing that his lyrics could bring you back to me. We used to dance right here upon the sticky wooden floor, spinning round in circles, always begging for some more. You'd rest your head upon my chest, swaying to the beat, making every bit of thing in life taste incredibly sweet. Now the music only magnifies the silence in the air, a beautiful arrangement of an absolute I wanna pull the plug and stop the record spinning round. I'm suffocating slowly in this devastating sound. I'm dropping a token for the jukebox in the dark, sending out a melody to find your wandering heart. The needle hits the vinyl, the crackle fills the room, a beautiful crescendo, cutting through the heavy gloom. I close my eyes and listen to the singer's tragic plea, wishing that his lyrics could bring you back to me. The song is over, time to go. The ribbon has been spinning for 100 different miles, through a landscape of my tears and my artificial smiles. We reached the end of side A, we flipped it to side B and
played out every single chord of our tragic history. But the tape is running out, the magnetic spool is bare. There is nothing left to broadcast into the freezing air. The music is slowing down, the pitch is getting low. It's time to hit the heavy button, time to let it go. I'm going to eject the cassette and put it in the case. Stop rewinding the memory of your beautiful lost face. I've listened to the mixtape until the tape is wearing thin, trapped inside the borders of the state that we were in. But the mechanism clicks, the plastic door flies open wide, and I am finally stepping off this devastating ride. I take the heavy plastic out and hold it in my hand, the heaviest compilation in the history of the land. I walk out to the dumpster sitting in the alleyway and throw the plastic casing where the broken items lay. I don't need a Walkman to remind me of the past. I'm leaving it behind me, and I'm walking away fast. I wanna unspool the ribbon and tangle it in the wind, a magnetic confession of the ways that we both sinned. I'm going to eject the cassette and put it in the case. Stop rewinding the memory of your beautiful lost face. I've listened to the mixtape until the tape is wearing thin, trapped inside the borders of the state that we were in. But the mechanism clicks, the plastic door flies open wide, and I am finally stepping off this devastating ride. End of the tape, no more songs. Everything. There's a moment where it all begins to blend. Nothing stands apart.
Every ending slowly turns into a friend. In the quiet heart, all the lines between the self and everything fade into the same. In this space there is no need for anything, not a loss or gain. There's a merging I can feel, something fully real. Everything I can see isn't separate from me. Every heartbeat, every flame belongs to the same. There are places I no longer have to find. They are always here. Every distance was a thought inside my mind. Now it disappears. All the searching that defined me in the past falls into the hole. In this moment I don't need to make it last or control the soul. There's a truth I can't deny, like an endless sky. Everything I feel free, nothing left dividing me. Every shadow fades away into endless gray. Everything, let it be. There's no need for clarity. Every second passing through feels completely new. If it's all just one flow, then there's nothing left to know. Every breath, every line exists beyond design. Everything I believe in, the life I get to live, not a part or not a whole, just an endless soul. Everything. The carnival left town a month ago, leaving behind a field of trampled snow. The ticket booth is boarded up and dark, a ghost town standing in the county park. I wandered down the midway just to see the place where you first gave your heart to me.
but the cotton candy clouds have turned to gray, and the magic of that summer slipped away. We're stuck upon this rusted Ferris wheel, hanging in the air, forgetting how to feel, going round and round, but never touching down. The saddest spectacle in this empty town. We reach the top and touch the starry sky, but now there's nothing left to do but cry. I can still hear the carousel playing its tune underneath the glow of an August moon. You won me a stuffed bear at the shooting range. It's funny how the sweetest things can change. The gears are locked, the iron frame is cold, a story of a heartbreak prematurely told. I wanna jump, but it's too far to fall. I'm trapped inside this rusted iron cage, losing it all. We're stuck upon this rusted Ferris wheel, hanging in the air, forgetting how to feel, going round and round, but never touching down. The saddest spectacle in this empty town. We reach the top and touch the starry sky, but now there's nothing left to do but cry. Just going round, but never touching down. I learned to live without you in the quiet days, in the spaces where your voice would stay. Every morning feeling just a little less like I needed you to breathe. I learned to walk away from what I couldn't keep, from the promises we didn't mean. Every step a little further from the past that I thought would always last. I didn't think I'd ever make it through, but somehow I did without you. I learned to live without you. I survived, even when it felt like I couldn't try. Every scar, every bruise taught me how to lose. I learned to live without you. I can see what it did to me, even if I still feel you somehow. I'm different now. Without you, I can hear it in the way my voice has changed, like it carries something rearranged. Every word a little heavier than before, but I don't fall anymore. I can feel it in the way I stand alone, like I finally found my own. Every moment building something new inside, where I used to hide. I don't need to go back where we've been to know how it would end. I learned to live without you. It's the truth, even if it still feels you. Every memory finding space without your place. I learned to live without you. I won't lie, there was something you and I, even as it fades into the past, I made it last. Maybe losing you is how I found my way. Maybe breaking down was how I learned to stay. Maybe everything we thought we couldn't lose was meant to choose. I learned to live without you. I learned to live without you. I was cleaning out the attic on a Sunday afternoon, sweeping away the cobwebs underneath the pale moon. I found a stack of paper tied up with a piece of twine, a time capsule of a world that used to be completely mine. I brushed away the dust and looked at the glossy page, an article from '86, the peak of our golden age. The headlines talk of movie stars and fashions of the past, but nobody wrote an article on how to make love last. We're just like the
pictures in black and white, remembering how we used to read them in the fading light. You'd point at the sports cars and the mansions by the sea and say that was the future you were building just for me. But the future is a funny thing, it rarely goes to plan. And now I'm just a lonely, nostalgic, broken man. Just an archive of a long forgotten rhyme. Close the box, put it away. There's a silence stretching far beyond what I used to know. Every step feels like a deeper call, somewhere I can go. All the walls I thought would keep me safe fade into the air. In the space there's nothing left to chase, only being there. There's a horizon in my mind, something undefined. There's a wider world for me. Every heartbeat, every flame leads me far away. Every memory drifting into light, like it's letting go. All the past no longer holds me tight in a softer flow. There's a meaning in the open sky, not a place to stay. Every question I don't need to try to explain away. There's a truth I can't deny, like an endless sky. Out there, I feel free. There's no edge surrounding me. Every shadow that I must find, but a shift inside my mind. Every path, every view leads me into something new. There's a quiet in the night I can't escape, like a voice I never quite erased. Every echo carries something I once knew, and it always sounds like you. There's a shadow in the way the silence moves, like it's holding on to proof. Every space between the seconds that go by feels like you're still alive. I don't need to call it back or make it stay, but it never really goes away. There's a feeling in the way the air stands still, like it bends against my will. Every memory unfolding like a wave, something I can't say. There's a distance, but it doesn't feel that far, like you never really are. Every time I think I finally moved along, something pulls me wrong. I don't need to understand it anymore, but it's stronger than before. I still hear you in the quiet in the night, in the absence of the light. Every moment stretching into something real. I can still feel, I still hear you even when I let it go, even when I let you go. Like a story I was never meant to lose, I still hear you. Maybe silence is the loudest thing we leave behind. Maybe love is just a sound that we can't redefine. Maybe losing doesn't mean it disappears, it just changes how it's heard. Through the years, I still hear you in the quiet, I won't lie. There's no need to ask me why. Every heartbeat carries something true. Still in the quiet, the waitress knows my order. She doesn't have to ask. She sees the heavy burden behind my smiling mask. It's 4 a.m. at the diner on the edge of the county line. I'm pouring granulated sugar, pretending that I'm fine. The jukebox in the corner hasn't played a song in hours, and my hope is wilting faster than clouded in a misty white, hiding away the fading of the night. You're still asleep beneath the heavy quilt, a world of peace without a trace of guilt. Walk towards the glass and take a stand, tracing a heart with my shivering hand. I write your name in a cursive line, then right beside it I am drawing mine. Condensation starts to drip and run, like silver tears before the morning sun. Through the letters I can see the street where the shadows and the lamplights meet, a secret message in the hazy glow that only you and I will ever know. The world outside is frozen and gray, but inside here, the warmth is here to stay. Written on the foggy glass of home, a love that never feels the need to roam. At 70 beats, our names are intertwined, the sweetest vision that I'll ever find. Oh, tracing our life in the mist. You wake up slowly, rubbing at your eyes, and see my little quiet, frosted surprise. You smile at me and add a little star, reminding me of just how bright you are. We watch the ice begin to melt away as we face the challenges of the day. But even when the window's clear and bright, the warmth of this moment stays inside. Written on the foggy glass of home, love that never feels the need to roam. At 70 beats, our names are intertwined, the sweetest vision that I'll ever find. Let the fog fade, I'll still be here, just you and me. As we walk to the place where the two oceans meet, I find a small driftwood, weathered and gray, to write down the things that I'm longing to say. A circle of salt and a line in the dust, a simple expression of beauty and trust. I write out your name in the center of all, where the shadows of palms start to flicker and fall. Then I write mine right underneath the curve, with all of the courage that I can observe. We watch as the tide starts to creep up the shore, coming to take what was written before. But we don't move a muscle, we don't say a word, in the quietest garden that ever was heard. The stars are all watching, the wind is so low, taking it easy, taking it slow. Writing our names on the white sand tonight, before they are taken by the morning light. At 70 beats, the waves reach the line, a beautiful promise, yours and mine. The water comes swirling and clears out the space, leaving no shadow and leaving no trace. But the memory is etched in the deep of my soul, a beautiful feeling that makes me feel whole. We can write it again when the sun goes down, far from the noise of the busy quietest corner on the spinning earth. The pine trees are whispering against the wall, watching the silver moonlight start to fall. You're wrapped in a blanket of navy blue. I'm pouring a glass of vintage wine for two. The world outside is 1,000 miles away, safe from the shadows of the busy day. The old wooden floorboards creak beneath our feet, a slow motion rhythm that is bittersweet. We look through the window at the misty lake, a beautiful vision that will never break. No phone is ringing, no sirens in the night, just the soft flickering of the candle